Entering data into a list. As noted before, you can either start a list from scratch or begin to assemble records and then turn it into a list later on. Here we're going to focus on entering data once you have your list created. You can enter data into the last line of the list where the blue asterisk resides down here, or you can open up a data form and enter the data fields in this way to form each complete records. Let's do the entry to the end of the list first, and for this we're going to go back to our employee roster list that we've turned into a list. We're going to point to the cell where the asterisk is located, and then we're going to begin to type. So for example, we need a last name, so we're going to type basic information, Bishop. And notice that as I begin to create the new entry here, that a new row opens up below it with the asterisk so I can keep going. So I would just continue through and enter the data. Don't worry about making mistakes because you can go back and correct them later. So here we've completed a full record. But let's say we want to use the data form instead. For this purpose, we can click on any cell within the list. We're going to go to the data window, open it, and we're going to select form. We're going to work again with the data form that we've talked about before. For example, here it shows you the very first record in the list. And here each field name, last name, first name, middle initial, and so on, corresponding to the field names at the top of your list. Now to enter a new record, I'm going to click New. This opens up a blank record, and then I can just begin typing information in. So for example, if I were an employee here, I would type in Chase. Catherine, I don't have a middle initial. 00148920. Position, temporary worker. Start date is 4/01/2004. My status, actually my position would be as support. See how easy it is to go back and change? And I'm sort of making errors purposely so you see how easy it is to change. Let's say I'm a temporary worker and my extension is 4111. I've added the information to the record. And now I'm going to click Close. And if I look down here at the bottom of the list, my information has been appended. But if I wanted to, for example, once I've entered a new record, I could just keep going. I could just keep clicking New to create a new record again and again and again. Obviously, as we showed you before, you can also manage data from the data form so that you could find a particular record. You could search by a certain type of criteria, or you can also delete an entire record from here.